Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caela, and today we are learning more about hearing aids and why I hate them and why deaf and hard of hearing people hate them. So let's talk about society, culture, everything about them. So here are my hearing aids. I've had them for about 8 or 9 years, so it's been a long time. I understand that technology has advanced, but if you didn't know, deaf people hate cochlear implants a lot. It's a very controversial thing because hearing aids and cochlear implants don't really help hearing, they just amplify sound. So if I were to be like at a restaurant and I was sitting here and say my dog Snoopy was behind me barking, and then like the person in front of me was talking, I would hear all of it. Like, it doesn't just, like, you know, when you're hearing a person, you focus on them. Like, you might hear the background noise, but you're focusing on them. Hearing aids just amplify everything, so it just makes all the sounds so confusing, and I hate it. I just like to read lips, and I like to focus on like the person themselves. And a lot of times, like, audiologists, they say like it's gonna help, you're gonna love it, but it's kind of like glasses, you kind of have to like get used to them, and it just really sucks. I also hate the societal pressure about hearing aids. So here, I'll show you if I wear them, what they look like in my ear. So I have 2 of them. I know that there's different types of hearing aids. There's the one that you can just fit in and no one will see them, but I like going around my ear. So here's my hearing aid. I have a purple glittery mold, and so you can kind of see it. Obviously this is supposed to be clear, but it's been 2 years since I've been to the audiologist to fix it. And then I have, if I put my hair up, you can see it's black. So you can clearly see them if my hair is up and stuff like that. I always put my hair up, I only put my hair down in like specific occasions. But automatically people get freaked out. Like, they get freaked out if you're wearing a hearing aid, they're not sure. And especially with me, I do talk, and I talk without a deaf accent, which deaf accents aren't bad or anything. I just went to speech therapy for 12 plus years, and I worked really hard to talk as without a deaf accent. My parents always wanted me to. Not a good or bad thing, it's just what I did. And so automatically people don't believe that I'm like hard of hearing, or if I just say I'm deaf, because I can consider myself deaf, but I grew up as a hard of hearing person. My hearing has gone downhill a lot, and I'm really good at reading lips. So people never believe me when I say I am deaf, and especially when I wear my hearing aids, I've had people stare at them, which I hate, and I would just rather just have people repeat themselves. There's like a lot of judgment around people with hearing aids or cochlear implants, especially at my age. I'm 21. When you get older, a lot of people's hearing goes out, so if you're seeing like grandmas and grandpas with hearing aids, you're like, oh, they're old. That's totally normal. But having a young person who can talk and wears hearing aids, a lot of people just get really confused, and they make judgments or like comments or like, oh, you're really not that deaf, you're fine, you can hear what I'm saying. And it's just like, I use context clues a lot, and I ask people to repeat themselves, or I just read their lips, or I just awkwardly like ha ha ha. But then again, I know a lot of people hate hearing aids who are hard of hearing or who have cochlear implants. So if you ever just wonder why, like, oh, why don't they just wear hearing aids, it's a lot more complicated than that. So I hope this helped for hearing people and hard to hear, just everyone, understanding like deaf culture. And yeah, thank you.